My name is Ameen Ahmad. I am operating as the AmeriCorps VISTA. And so VISTA stands for Volunteers in Service to America. And broadly speaking, the VISTA program is about addressing poverty by partnering with communities and helping to support their capacity building endeavors. And I think an important distinction of VISTA from like other AmeriCorps programs is that VISTA is all about indirect service. And I really see indirect service as this medium to address the root of issues. So I graduated in the spring of 2020, and at the time I had aspirations to attend medical school in the fall of 2021. And so I knew that I wanted to get involved in an area of service that I felt passionate about for my gap year, but I really saw like AmeriCorps VISTA as this great opportunity. And I really see it as being inextricably linked to my desire to hopefully one day become a physician, because as of right now, I have aspirations to center medically underserved populations in my future practice. I think that Mondays as just like a grand theme are kind of something that I always really look forward to. So for some context, Monday is the only day that I go into the pantry. And so 4 days of the 5, I'm working at home, and this is the day where we're getting the pantry organized. So the pantry is closed today, but we do a lot of the prep work for the week. And in this prep work, we're connecting with a lot of our partners. We're driving to the food bank. We're getting pizzas from Papa Murphy's. We're getting deliveries from Interfaith Food Shuttle. We're going to Bread of Life to get a bunch of loaves of bread. And we're just doing so many things. And, you know, often at times it's like very, very tiring and exhausting. But I think that I always leave Mondays feeling like very, I think, happy that I'm like committed myself in this work, because I recognize that we are so thankful to be like blessed with like such amazing partners to be able to best serve the patrons that visit Feed the Pack. I think it's important for me to also touch on some of the insights that I've had as a result of this position. And I really think that teamwork and collaboration are vital parts of service. I don't think that service should be something where one person is giving to another, because this often can be very problematic. It can assume that the person that is quote unquote giving knows what is best, and they assume what the community knows is best. But that is undermining the work of people that have been doing this work for years and who understand the community in an intimate and personal way. And I'm not originally from the Raleigh or NC State community. And so I don't want to act like I know exactly what is happening and all the intertwinings and all the little details of the work. Rather, I want to center the people that we're working with. I really think that AmeriCorps is a great opportunity to serve as a springboard into some sort of long-term professional goal. I think that, you know, I've talked about it in the context of like my own goals, but something that's really cool about my AmeriCorps VISTA cohort is that we're all coming from different backgrounds. We're all having different interests and things that we want to do long-term professionally. And I think that really speaks to the power of AmeriCorps VISTA in that it can provide you with skills and insights and other types of knowledges that are highly adaptable to a number of fields. And so I would recommend that, you know, if you are interested in service, if you want to get involved in something that is working with the community in pursuit of a common goal, I highly recommend checking it out. You can just go on the website. There are a ton of opportunities.